Hey YouTube, this is Pokemon Roria Conquest in Nuzlocke. Well, it's a Randomizer Nuzlocke. I played all the way up to the starters. This is my 5th time recording this, I think. First time I lost to Bugcatcher Ralph. Then the second and third time I lost to a Ghost type. The third time was Shedinja, which did kinda suck because I had a good team. And the last time, I lost to Wild Kyurem with Dragon Rage, just right out on Route 1. So that did kinda suck. But our starters here are Sigilith, Overquill, and Zebstrika. We have a Pidgey, Ferroseed, and Iron Boulder, a Cufant, a Spinda, and a Snom, a Hisuian Sliggoo, a Toedscruel, a Spinarak, a Sobble, a Shedinja, who may be the starter, Excadrill, Buffalant, Bulbasaur, Toucannon, Palkia, Blastoise, Simisage, Galarian Slowpoke, Murkrow, Giratina, Entei, Poliwhirl, Scolipede. So I think it's a no-brainer here, and we are going with Shedinja. I know it's a cheese strap, but it's good. Also, I forgot to nickname him. So if you guys have any names for him, please leave it in the comment section below. Otherwise his name will be Mumman. Let's see, he has a hasty nature, which is plus speed minus defense, which special defense and HP don't really matter because 1 HP, so that is kinda good. Wonder Guard, which means he can't be hit from any moves except for super effective. And just Hailstorm, or Sandstorm. Scratch, Harden, Sucker Punch, and Leech Life. Then his IVs, let's see, it's 31 attack, which is actually really good. So defenses, I'm glad that those don't matter. Speed could have been better, I will say. But let's hope we don't run into anything that can deal super effective damage to Shedinja before we're able to catch another Pokemon. Except for this, because this Jake battle does not count towards Nuzlocke. But right here we have a Phanpy, so I'm just gonna scratch it to death. Did 25% the first time, and because it's a Growlithe, it's gonna do less. Even if we didn't have Wonder Guard, if this had random abilities, that wouldn't have affected Shedinja because Ghost type. Well, it's easy to say we have won this battle against Jake. Now let's just hope we don't run into a Tyranitar on Route 1 or anything that can set up Sandstorm, or anything with Dark, Ghost, Flying, Fire type moves. Anything else that can do super effective damage to Shedinja. Alright, here we go. We get our brick, town map, and 5 Pokeballs. So now let's go see who we can get on Route 1. When I used to play the original Pokemon Brick Bronze, I always thought that this guy or the one inside the lab was Professor Oak. Was to find out that they aren't, which did kind of bum me, but it's fine. Alright, for our Route 1 encounter, we are getting Kartana, a Steel Grass type, and basically a glass cannon. Let's hope it doesn't have anything that can hit Shedinja. So on my third attempt where I lost to a Shedinja, I had a Buzzwole. Alright, Defog, Secret Sword, those are actually pretty good moves for Kartana. And probably for the Nuzlocke. Little Fury Cutter, that may be pretty useful if we can get a Metronome. I'm gonna use the Pokeball here. I was able to catch Buzzwole at low HP like this on the first Pokeball, and I do not know why. I doubt we will be able to catch this Kartana though, unless it has the same fate as the Buzzwole. 1, 2, 3. Ah, I was so close. Can we get lucky here? No. I am going to, what's it called? Risk the crit with Scratch. Alright. So that did about 10% of damage, which won't be good if it crit. And we can't do another theme Scratch, so let's hope that these last two can catch them. Alright, so we have one more shot. Wish me luck, everyone. 1, 2, 3. Oh! We actually got him. Now I have a good name for him. Paper Cut. Let's see what Paper Cut can do. It has Beast Boost, which does boost its highest stat each time it knocks out a Pokemon with a relaxed nature, which is minus speed and plus defense. It has Defog, Fury Cutter, Sacred Sword, and Vacuum Wave. And, ooh, this is actually pretty good. 31 attack, special attack, special defense, 21 speed, 13 defense, and 9 HP. Now, I'm pretty sure all legendaries are guaranteed to be 3/31, so the fact that we got high speed and 31 attack is actually pretty good and lucky. Alright, Ralph, what can you do this time? Alright, Magneton. I don't think you can deal anything to Shedinja. And then he has Pheasantipity in the back, which I think is Poison Fairy. So let's use Paper Cut to deal with Magneton. And probably the Pheasantipity. Let's go with Sacred Sword because it is stronger than Vacuum Wave. If we don't hit ourselves in Confusion or die to Thundershock. Come on, Paper Cut. We may actually need to swap out a Paper Cut. Yeah, if we hit ourselves in Confusion one more time, we lose Paper Cut. Never mind! We do lose Paper Cut unless we can snap out of Confusion and one-shot the Magneton here. And we do one-shot the Magneton. That was really close. Ooh, we get Razor Leaf. That will be better than Defog. Because think about it, how many Pokemon will have Stealth Rock Spikes, Toxic Spikes, Sticky Webs? Any hazards? Pretty much none. Right. So now it's Pheasantipity. The best thing we have for this is Razor Leaf. Unless we hit ourselves in Confusion. Which we don't! Alright. Over half HP. Oh no. Okay, that was close. I'm gonna swap into Shedinja here, just so Paper Cut does not die. Alright, and then we're just gonna scratch it to death. Oh no! That does kind of suck. We lose our starter Shedinja, who's gonna be a carry throughout the whole game. But we have Paper Cut if we can finish off the job. At 1 HP. May Shedinja rest in peace. Wasn't able to do much against any gym. Godspeed, Shedinja. Let's hope we don't run into anything in this grass. Oh, we do. It's a Galarian Darmanican. However, I think we should be fast enough to run from it. Yep. Now, if I were at higher HP, I would have killed it for the XP. So as you see, I healed, but Shedinja did not revive because I'm playing on the Randomizer Nuzlocke mode. Alright, Tandem Mouse. We are going to use Vacuum Move against it, because I think it does give attack EVs. And it does not. I think it gave us 1 speed actually. Now if I had Shedinja I would fight that guy, but since we don't, I don't want to risk it. A Toxic Fury Water Dragon type. Should actually kill this for its XP at this point. Because the level cap for Linda, which I am going to try and get as close to as possible, is level 15. Ooh, we get False Swipe. Now that would be good for catching a Pokemon. However, these are all good moves, and I can't take any off because of how low we are. Now if we had Shedinja, I probably would have had False Swipe over Vacuum Wave. Ooh, that's a Hydreigon. Next we have Sacred Sword, Vacuum Wave, and Pure Cutterflight, which can easily deal with it. And then we have a P-Dub in the back. It shouldn't be too hard. All we do is just use Sacred Sword again, and that should kill it. Alright. Let's pick up this potion. Oh, that's an Iron Crown. We should probably take it out for its XP. Alright, there we go. 168 XP. Now then, I am going to turn on my auto clicker for this because it is quite tedious to go through just by clicking. Alright, there we go. And then we should heal up Paper Cut before we enter Route 1 again. And at this point I feel like we should take on the second trainer here. I mean, the first non-mandatory trainer, I guess. Just to see what he has and to get the XP from it. And money so we can get more Pokeballs so that in Gale Forest we can get more Pokemon. Alright, he has an iron treads, which we should easily be able to take out with the sacred sword. $244 XP. That brings us up to level 9. Cantonian grinder. Don't think it would be worth it to kill. However, I should do it just in case. And maybe I should have got a false swipe for Gale Forest if I had known we were gonna be this high of level. But oh well. It should work out in the end though. As long as Eclipse Grunt Linda can't stop us. Speaking of which, I'm going to turn on my auto clicker again for her speech, and I'll leave it on for Jake so we can get out here. Alright. Now the first thing I like doing is grabbing the Pokeball right behind here, just so that we do get another chance at catching a Pokemon. And then I like going into Sawsbutt Coffee before the Poke Center, or the coffee. Oh. I'm probably going to heal and leave off this episode here so I can join in the giveaway. But first, we are going to buy Pokeballs, and then we have to do the saddest thing. Shedinja in the box. I'll put him in box 4 for now. Rest in peace, Shedinja. You would have been very good. However, due to the Fizzdipty, and I had no clue it had pack, that does suck. If we had you, we probably could have carried us beyond the Elite 4. Rest in peace, Shedinja. Alright, now let's fill up Paper Cut, and then I'm going to save right in the middle of this Pokeball here, and to end the recording. So guys, I may do another part this today, or I may do it tomorrow or sometime. However, I do really want to try and get that Guzzlord in that giveaway. So please like, subscribe, and please comment down any nicknames you have for any Pokemon I can get in the future. Alright, I'll see you all next time. Goodbye!